After working behind the scenes at the MASSART fashion show in Boston, I returned to my camp in the wilderness of Maine. It's a long drive, but the forest creatures made sure to give me a warm welcome. And some of them apparently made themselves at home in my tent when I was gone. It's currently like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and man, I just did not need to walk in to a tent filled with mice droppings. If you see a mouse, you tell it to get out, okay? Oh man, this is so gross. Nice. We've never had mice in the spring, so we didn't have the mattress protectors on them. And yeah, we don't have the mouse traps in here. So tomorrow I'm going to have to drive to cell service. My dad's coming up in a couple of days to let him know that I need some help with the mouse situation. Fortunately, I keep all the bed linens in this plastic tote right here, so it keeps all the mice out. If they're in the tent, you find them, Vibeke, and you chase them on out of here, okay? That's your job tonight. Oh, man. That was way more steps than what I wanted to just like set up the bed. All right, good night, guys. See you tomorrow for more adventures, hopefully without mice. Good morning, everyone. So fortunately, I was able to sleep. No mice in the tent. And Vibeke this morning just saw a really nice book. This is her stump where she likes to sit and supervise the forest. Yeah, I know, he ran away. There was this really nice buck this morning that was just hanging out in the woods, and she gave him a talking to. Well, it is absolutely gorgeous today. So I'm going to try to get ready as quickly as possible. I slept in a little bit. Go have some adventures and bring you guys with me. Guys, just look at this view. Wow. The sun's out. The bugs are out. I'm dying a little bit. All right, I've decided to abandon this mission. We just found a noodle. I know, Vibeke. Did he scare you? Yeah, he's a speedy one. We found a common garter snake. They're not aggressive or venomous, but they are wicked cute. It is way too hot outside for me. I decided to spend the rest of the day relaxing at camp, and even got to play with my fans, which is something I never make time for.
She was in love with a boy, in love with a girl, so in love with the world, so beautiful. She was in love with the night, the way the sun shines. All she needed was love to have to hold, and nobody could make her feel down. She was always smiling from ear to ear, and everybody wondered if round, would she ever know the feeling of tears? All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. 'Cause if you wanna laugh, then live it better. If you want love, then stay together. If you wanna smile, then be forever.
Okay, I'm certainly not the best spinner in the world, but I had a great time, and that's what really matters. It was only supposed to be like 65, but man, it is like 80 degrees out there. I've been spinning. Yes, Vibeke, come on up. Okay, on the bed. Okay. What are you looking at me for? Check this out, guys. So I moved the bed to the middle of the tent. I think it just makes a little bit more sense because it's where I spend most of my time in here, and I feel like it was turning into a storage locker, and that was driving me insane. I'm happy with it. I like that it's centered right in front of the window. I have been living up here in the wilderness in my tent for several weeks now, connecting with nature, going on all sorts of fun woodland adventures, but also sketching out my very first like real official collection. For those of you who have followed me for a long time, first of all, thank you so much. And second of all, I'm sure you've been like, why does she only have 3 or 4 designs in her store, nothing else? Well, it's because I have been so busy in fashion design school. Anyways, I'm up here and I'm going to be designing and working on a headpiece made out of crow feathers. These crow feathers were legally obtained. These are my crow feathers. This headpiece, it is my art, it is for my portfolio. When I hunted this bird during the pandemic, I just immediately knew that I wanted it to be a tribute to the Morrigan, and I wanted to make this beautiful black silk corset. And at the time, I just had no idea how to do that. It was so beyond my skill level. I was really just getting started. So it was actually this past semester in my couture design class when we learned how to make corsets. It was one of our projects, so I finally got to make that beautiful corset. Quick pause. If it's not obvious, I filmed this vlog back in May of 2024. I'm currently editing this video in early June of 2025, an entire year later. And that's how I'm able to show photos and videos of the finished creation. Anyways, so I have some more feathers here, and I just feel like it really needs like a headpiece to go with it. So that's what I'll be working on up here. Hey, friend. I started aligning the feathers along each spoke of the zip tie crown. I found it really useful to sort the feathers in order to get the correct directions. From here, I flattened the quills and tied each quill down to the zip tie crown using all natural carriage thread. Getting wild tonight. And by wild, I mean drinking mead in bed with my dog while making a feather crown headpiece thing over there to go with my crow corset, and hanging out with this sweet woodpecker just chomping away at this tree outside. Wild Friday night plans. Out this window, I have just been seeing the most fantastic feathered friends. Moving the bed to the middle of the tent was just the most fantastic thing to do because I can see everything out here. It's so exciting. I've decided I'm just gonna kick it and be cozy with this one until sunset, and at sunset I'm gonna go get some drone footage of the lake. This is actually my last night here of this whole 3-week adventure. It has been absolutely lovely. Definitely the time I needed to unwind and relax and also kind of focus up on my goals for this summer, especially the creative ones. And I think I'm ready to head back to civilization for a few weeks, get some work done, and I'll be back here in July. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.